Do you ever feel finding yourself saying this, I'm sorry, but, and you feel that you end up saying sorry for doing nothing wrong? Or you end up explaining yourself circle over circle and over beating around the bush only to make sure that others don't find you difficult or rude, or even you want to convey or want to get others approval? If yes, you're not alone, my dear one. Most women are conditioned to do so, to believe that the confidence comes only when you're explaining with soft justification, or you have to have a softened confidence with justification. But today I would want to tell you, my dear one, we are going to change that. It is nothing wrong that you need to explain if needed, but not in every situation. Real confidence doesn't have to shout, doesn't have to have a voice. It just simply explains. Your existence just explains. If that resonates, make sure that you watch this complete video. I may end up giving you some beautiful tips to incorporate in your life to become that beautiful, wonderful soul that you already are. Adding to it, you'll be a little more confident. Sometime back, I had this wonderful colleague of mine who was, senior project lead, and she was a very brilliant, capable, and a respected woman in the team. And she, whenever she starts a meeting or whenever she wants to convey something to the team, she used to always start with the note sorry, just to add. She didn't even realize that she was shrinking her authority with apology, without any reason that she's not done anything wrong, but she was shrinking her authority with this word sorry by not doing anything wrong. And that definitely had implications. People started taking a little lighter. And when she conveyed that to me, I asked her, why do you say sorry even before you speak? Why do you want to say that? So she conveyed that, because I don't want to find people rude, or, I'm too aggressive. I just want to make sure that, I sound very, open, not rude. So I make sure that I use the word sorry with a tone of submissiveness. I was like, you're a project manager, you have a role, you have an authority to get your team work done. You play that, you need to wear that hat to get the work done from your team. Then I told her, you don't have to ask sorry. You just have to be confident enough to convey the right message at the right time. You have to be sorry only if you're wrong. If you've done wrong, if you've done some mistake, then you have to be sorry. I suggested her not to tell sorry for every other statement or every time she starts a meeting or any time she interrupts. So when she worked on that, her energy within the team shifted, her energy within herself shifted, and that definitely, it poured on to the team also. And her capability showed up as raw she was. And if I convey it from the whole thing, even sometimes I do, certain times I do tell sorry, sometimes, it's also conditioning. So once that surfaces, we just have to catch ourselves and tweak ourselves. So I would want to say today, confidence isn't being loud or being apologetic and being guilty about. It's not about that. It's about being clear in your communication, in your aura, in your energy level, or in the body language without any guilt. It's not about being aggressive, being bullying. No, confidence is all about a practice of being clear in your head and communicating the same. So when you practice this, you will own your voice, you will own your presence, and there is a lot of changes you can bring in yourself. It may be personal or professional life. Let me give a little more concept about why women over explain. Let's understand this deeper, and I'll give you three different ways, women usually ends up over explaining. The first one is fear of being misunderstood. That is, she doesn't want anybody to feel she's rude, she's wrong. So all that she doesn't want. So she doesn't want to do that, so she tries to explain or justify her actions, even if she's not done wrong. One, and the need for approval. She feels she's brought up in such a way that everything she does needs an approval, needs an appreciation, needs that she's right, so that she can feel safe within, and having she can feel safe within with everybody's agreement, right? And next, the third one which I would want to mention here is guilt conditioning. So we have this we have all taught, especially women, we are taught that nice to make others comfortable, even it costs your own peace. You have to make others comfortable, even if it costs your own peace. That is what we have been conditioned, which really, all these three things makes women end up over explaining, overthinking, over explaining, and ends up a lot of chaos in her day to day life. But here is the truth, my dear one: over explaining is a nervous system response, not a personality defect or a flaw. It is what your body does when it does not feel safe to be seen. When your body feels you're not safe to be seen, then your nervous system start responding in this way or reacting this, helping you to stimulate yourself with over explanation. And this can be healed, and the healing starts with an awareness. Healing starts with an awareness, my dear one. And if you have noted today and been with yourself, then you have kickstart your healing. So feminine confidence isn't about being dominant, my dear one. It's all about embodying the confidence, right? You may ask me, what is it, Roopa? You're just juggling with words. No. Instead of explaining, you'll just express. What is explaining is, what is the difference, Roopa? It's something similar, is what you may say. Explaining is something that you're trying to make the person opposite to you understand you, justify you, and you want him to come to your side of the court, right? That is, you're imposing your thought to him or her, whoever, or the team, whoever is in front of you. Explanation is what this is. Expression is all about, you have felt this and you are expressing it authentically. It's up to the other person how he or she takes it. That's one thing. Next is defending. You, instead of defending, you just declare. That's again, explaining is all about. You want to make sure that you defend yourself, other person comes to you or tries to that all that happens, right? Instead of that, you just declare. Just let the result be given by the universe or given by the other person who's responsible. So don't get into the result aspect. Just express and then declare. Let things flow. That is, instead of saying, I'm sorry, I thought this, instead of this, you can say, here is what I suggest. Here is what I suggest. And instead of saying, I hope this makes sense, instead of that, you say, does this align with your thinking? Once you express, if you want to get the confirmation, you can say that, does this align with your thinking? And one more example which I can say here is, I didn't mean to bother you actually, don't take me wrong. Instead, say, I would like to discuss about this more. I would like to discuss about this more. These are just linguistic tweaks, and if you have noticed, my tone was also changed. So when you use these linguistic changes and use it in your tone and the body language with the boundaries, energetic boundaries, right? If you start using them, there's a lot of changes within your world. Okay. With all this alteration, you, without using your voice, automatically you tell a lot of things to the world. You will already would have told, I trust my value. I don't need to prove it. You already express with this attitude of yourself. You'll already tell, I trust my value. I don't need to prove it. Right? So this is a wonderful way to express your confidence in a confident way. So it's a practice. There will be a lot of mistakes. It's okay. That itself is part of learning the confidence. So take through it. Let's do this mini exercise as always, with respect to, and as always in my other videos too. And This is a mini exercise to embody yourself, the whatever we have learned till now. Let's embody that. Okay, and I call this as power pause, and I'll take you through the script. Make sure that you be with my words and do as I say, right? Okay, so now sit comfortably. If needed, you can close your eyes. Closing your eyes helps you to look within than outside. That's the reason I always tell, sit comfortably, close your eyes, take one deep breath, and say silently, my words carry weight. My words carry weight. And slowly exhale all the underconfidence that you carry. Now, imagine you are in a meeting or in a very difficult conversation. Before responding, pause for 2 seconds. Just breathe and feel your feet are grounded. That pause changes everything. It says, I am not reacting, I am rooted. I am not reacting, I am rooted. Your feminine energy thrives in graceful stillness, my dear one. Remember this always. Let this message sit with every, embody in every cell of yours. As you embody this information, slowly wiggle your toes and fingers. Come back to the room once you're ready. Open your eyes. As I mentioned, your feminine energy thrives in graceful stillness. So that's where the whole power lies, my dear one. So do not rush. Do not rush to prove yourself. But in being in the present, make sure that you speak enough to speak from your truth, your authentic self. You speak so much that is required for the situation or the need of the hour. Don't over explain. Just be true to yourself. Whatever your words come out your mouth, let it be a response from a true self or from your authentic self. I would like to share 2 secrets with you today, my dear one. When you stop over explaining, 2 things happens, and that's the secret I would want to share with you. If that inspires to work on yourself, not over explaining, then the purpose of this video is solved. The first point is, people start listening to you more because silence make words land deeper. People start listening to you more because silence, the space you give, right? There the words land deeper. With this attitude of yourself, with this, confidence of yourself, the second point I would want to mention is you will start trusting yourself even more, because you will start feeling your self-worth, and it does no longer depends on others' approval. You bank on yourself and not on others. In case if you have to say a no, you don't owe anyone a 5 minutes or 10 minutes justification for that. You just need to express your desires and decisions that comes from your true self, and that's what you deserve. And always remember, confidence is clarity with calmness. And if you would want to understand confidence and stillness, I have given the link. Make sure that you click on that and see that complete video, or else the link is also shared in the comment in the description box. And the more you practice all of these techniques, right, each day you will be a different version. Take one thing or 1 week. If you're in a starting, take 1 practice per week. Okay, take all of this as a practice. You'll become a more radiant, more peaceful, and you will blossom in your feminine energy. You'll attract, you will magnetize things in your life. So I'm not saying don't take action. You have to always balance your feminine and masculine. Being a female, that's an advantage, that embodying all of this, you will start attracting and magnetizing in life. So if you have resonated, please make sure that you drop a heart in the comment and let me know how did you feel my power pause activity in the comment box. Before you move on, make sure that you follow me or subscribe to me, subscribe to my channel, and make sure that you like this video, share this video with somebody who would need to hear this today. And of course, I have a upcoming master class that have still, the dates are still not planned. If it's planned, it will be there in the given link below or in the caption or the bio, which which will take you through a registration. Do register, and after you register, it will be taken you to the WhatsApp link where you need to join to a WhatsApp group. So join to my WhatsApp group. I'll see you on the other side where we can connect and collaborate more effectively. Thank you so much. Loads of love. I'll see you on the other side. Talk to you soon.